Hi, I'm Matt Cole, welcome to the Hub Show, and in this episode I need you to help me pick a new mountain bike. We're going to find out the most popular drivetrain at the minute, that people don't mind riding in the rain, and there's a shocking revelation in the tubes versus tubeless debate. Keep watching to see the answers to these and other questions we've been asking you. So the first question was, do you like riding in the rain? And the options were, yes, I love it, no, I hate it, and it doesn't bother me. So yes, I love it, 23% of you said, no, I hate it, 31% of you said, and 46% of you said it doesn't bother me. Now, personally, if I know it's going to rain and I've got all my kit ready for riding in the wet, I just crack on because I've got most of the kit to ride in the rain and I just get on with it. What I'm not a big fan of is planning for a dry ride, waking up and it's tipping down, as happened on the weekend. And most of the time then I just head to the turbo trainer. So this is what you've said. Lorenzo says, depends on how well equipped I am when it starts raining. Jonathan Housen says, riding in the wet is great and the dry is also brilliant. In fact, wet slop is more predictable than dust. Dust. Remember dust? It's that in-between that's a killer. Loads of grip, then nothing when you touch a root or rock. Dahi says, well, I'm Irish, so riding in the rain is a routine. Curtis FR says, I don't mind the rain, it's refreshing. I live in the UK, so you might as well enjoy it. Fair. Ethan Tattersall says, it's a completely different experience to ride in the pouring rain. It's awesome. Pouring rain? Pouring rain. That's a new one on me. Johnny Snakes says, it's hard to get motivated to go out when it's already raining, but if it starts hammering down while I'm out, I love it. Samuel Emerson finally says, I live in the UK and at no point have I had a ride without rain. Play the violin for Samuel. Question 2, how long is your average ride? 2,600 votes for this one. So the options were up to 1 hour, 1 to 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours, 4 hours plus. So this is what you said, 5% of you are riding for up to 1 hour, 44% of you are riding between 1 and 2 hours, 31% between 2 and 3 hours, 11% of you are riding between 3 and 4 hours, and then the hardcore 8% are riding for 4 hours plus. Me, I would have gone with the majority of 1 to 2 hours. That's pretty much all I've got time for. That's what I get in on Saturday or Sunday morning, or even on the turbo trainer. So that's me. But let's see what you said. James Harwood says, I go to my local woods for 2 to 3 hours where I build jumps and ride with my mates. Cheers, James. Danny Aminyip, 3 to 5 minutes. Maybe talking about a different type of riding. William says, having been a roadie for a few years, my average mountain bike ride is quite long, usually 2.5 or 3 hours long. When I was a roadie, my ride were always between 3 to 4 hours. Yeah, same William. I feel like if you're out on the road, you've got to be out for a few hours to get the most out of it. So yeah, it can take up a chunk of a day. Kieran Brew says, put in a full shift out on some trail, sometimes hard going, climbing back to the top. And finally, Joel Tibbs says, get it going with a 4-hour cross-country grind. There's nothing like it. Whew. Bit of a cross-country superstar in our midst. Next question, which was quite simple. What are you running? Tubes or tubeless? This surprises me. 44% of you said you're running tubes and 56% are running tubeless. Although this probably had some votes from the roadies, and I think roadies have been a little bit more reluctant to go tubeless. This is what you've been saying. Joseph France says, tube on the back, tubeless on the front. Because I got a puncture on the back in Wales where it didn't seal and still haven't got around to fixing it. Yeah, guilty. That happened to me too. Tommy Saranen says, I can't believe 46% are running tubes. Greg Gray says both tube up front and tubeless out back. If I pinch flat the front, I messed up bad. Just the Biker says tubes and still on 26 inches. Nice, Just the Biker, you stick with it. Megan says, I'm shocked that so many people are still running tubes. Bob Longhorn says, surprised to see it's almost 50-50. Tubeless is so amazing. Adam says, I want to try tubeless with inserts, but I'm too lazy to set it up. Adam, I can tell you now, as long as your wheel set is tubeless ready, it's pretty straightforward. I've done it to a few bikes, and I don't really know what I'm doing on the mechanical side of things. And to finish it up, Danny Matt MTB says tubeless up front and 2 tyres with a tube with sealant out back. Cheers, Danny. On to our next question, which was, let's talk drivetrain speed. What are you running? Cog emoji. 9 speed was the option, 10 speed, 11 speed, 12 speed, or single speed. 10% of you are running 9 speed, 17% 10 speed, 27% 11 speed. This is kind of surprising. 44% 12 speed, and then 2% of you staying true, 1 speed. Let's see what you said. Adam, microshift Advent. For the price, I'm really pleased with the shifting and reliability. I hit a rock with the derailleur and was able to ride 15k from the trails to home. As 9 speed is not too sensitive to bend the hanger, 100% recommend. It's actually really cool hearing about the smaller brands, especially in the drivetrains that people are running. So the likes of Microshift, the Box group set that we just had on our underdog build. It's cool to hear that people are running stuff other than Shimano and SRAM. So that's cool. Nice one, Adam. Jared Bond says 11 speed XT, Goat Link, and 50 tooth dinner plate. Set it and forget it. Yeah, those Shimano XT drivetrains, they're just so reliable. Battlecry MTB says 2x8. Need to switch it out soon as it's been beaten up a ton. 2x8, nice, old school. And to finish things up, Jamie MTB says SRAM X01 Eagle group set. Bling. Finally, we asked if you had to choose one reason why you ride. To escape, to improve my fitness, something I can do with my friends and family, to push myself to be a better rider, or other. Comment and let us know. Me, absolutely number 1, to escape. Freedom, just to get out there, away from it all. Relax. Also the adrenaline rush. These are the scores on the doors for why you choose to ride. Other, comment and let us know, 5%. Something I can do with my friends, family, 7%. To improve my fitness, 11%. To push myself to be a better rider, 28%. And then the overall majority, 48%, to escape. And I'm with each and every 48% of you, 1.6k votes. So this is what you're saying. Dan Pratt says, apparently it's better to say you like riding bikes as opposed to saying you like eating custard while sat in a dark room in just your underpants. Ask my pet rhino, Alan, he'll tell you. Okay, Dan, there's probably a few numbers you can call. Ivan says, all of the above, and also the fact that it makes you feel like a kid again, helps you hold on to the little things in life. Agreed, Ivan. Chug MTV Novice says, generally I ride with my wife and my son, so it's a good way to all get out together in the great outdoors. Cheers, Chug. And finally, Alston Bosco says, do we need reasons to ride? Maybe we should ask others why they don't ride. What a way to close. Why don't you ride? Now to this week's comment of the week, which goes to Daggy AG, who told us the reason they ride was because the feeling of freedom to ride everywhere I want to, and when you love cycling, your legs will take you anywhere. Cheers, Daggy. Leave a comment below. We'll get in touch with you and send you your Chain Reaction Cycles gift voucher. Now, as I mentioned at the start of the show, I need your help in picking a new mountain bike. So the type of riding I do is mostly trail centers. So I don't want anything with too long a travel. Just come off a nuke-proof reactor, which was absolutely mint. So I need you to head to the Chain Reaction Cycles website. I'm thinking full sus, 29-inch wheels, around 140mm travel. Need you to head to the Chain Reaction Cycles website, see what you think I should be riding, and let me know down in the comments section, because in the next few weeks, I'm going to be picking it up, and giving you a closer look. That's it for another week. If you want to take part in next week's show, just head to the community tab on our YouTube channel.